All right. This is Jim Carty with the Patch of Southeastern Connecticut, and I am here with the barroom preacher, Mr. Jimmy Johnson. How you doing, Jimmy?
I'm doing, but I don't know how.
Oh, one foot in front of the other, my friend.
Well, I'm still kicking.
Yes, you are, like a mule in a stall.
Not quite as high, but I'm still kicking.
Well, it's got to be almost 30 years since I first interviewed you. The old House of Blues. You remember Teo Leasmeyer?
Oh, I remember the House of Blues.
Sure enough. And, tonight during your set, when you did Walk On By, I harkened back to something you told me about in that first interview I did with you all those years ago.
Did I have that record out then?
I think that was probably I'm a Jockey, right around I'm a Jockey.
No, I didn't have that record yet.
Maybe not
But that
just
came in late 90s when I did
Yeah, maybe.
Street You Live On. That's what you're talking about, right?
Maybe. Well,
Keep
what
on walking.
What I was thinking about though is, the crowd really responded to it about the world is larger than them 3 blocks that a gentleman,
Yeah.
a young man may think is his own world. And I remember you telling me a story of how you actually helped chase down a bunch of gang members who were trying to get your son to join up.
Well,
That's a story we talked about. I don't know.
I don't remember the story, but I know what I usually tell people. I go through life, I don't fear nothing or no one.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have no desire or intent to harm anybody.
Yep.
But I'm going to keep you from harming me if I can.
Yes, sir. I admire you for that.
Well, that's the way it should be.
Yeah. You speak your mind and you have your
I think I
Your
probably
thing.
did. Because I had 2 sons, but I got more than 2, but 2 by my wife.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of rough growing up because of the gangs and stuff. But I'm not going to let you gang bang my son if I know it.
That's right.
Because I went up there I had 2 pistols.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I said, man, I tell you what, my son ain't gonna bother you, but if you bother him, I'm gonna have to blow the top of your head off.
That's right.
So
Well, people
you can
were
take
feeling
it. You can take it for what you want to take it for.
People were feeling that
Because
tonight.
I'm not afraid.
Yeah. But
Do you know that's what's wrong with the ghetto nowadays? All these people getting killed,
there need to be dads
They
taking
looking
account
at
of
it,
their boys. Yeah.
and they be afraid. Well, if they gonna retaliate.
Mm-hmm.
If I see somebody harm you, I'm gonna tell it. You
Mhm.
just have to kill me, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell on you.
Yeah.
Because I would want you to tell. If you see
Right.
somebody kill me, don't hold you.
Yeah, this no
Tell
stitching
it.
stuff is crazy, isn't it?
That's why it's so bad. All the people we get killed
Mm-hmm.
in Chicago. You know about it.
I do.
I don't know about Connecticut. It ain't as bad as Chicago. Chicago's a rock bottom now.
We only shoot deer where I'm at.
Oh, you're not in.
I'm in rural Connecticut now. I was in
Oh,
Boston back in
my
the day
goodness.
when we first met. But it's Jimmy Johnson Day in Chicago, and I think that it's long overdue.
Yeah, they made me nervous. I couldn't hardly play it until Jimmy
Oh, come on
Johnson
now.
Day. I'm not used to that.
You are still playing so clean, and your voice is so smooth. I mean, both you and your brother still beautiful, smooth voices. But at 90, how your voice is that smooth still, and your dexterity and the clean runs. I mean, but you've never stopped playing the clubs. I mean, the
Well, I-
muscle memory's there, right?
I was blessed in more than one way. I was blessed by, I'm not going to say it was being smart, which I am,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't like alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And there's absolutely no way I'm going to do any type of drug. Absolutely not. Put something in your body, you don't know what it is. I hate to take medicine.
Mm-hmm.
A doctor's prescribed medicine to me. Whoa.
Well, I know you have your faith, and you have the Scottish Rite Masons that you're really into the Masons, and
Yeah.
and I think that they do great service in the community, and you should be commended.
Oh,
for
you
that.
must have saw my ring, but it's in my pocket now.
Well, you and I have talked about all this.
Oh,
over
we
the
did?
Years. Yeah, of course we have. But I love that ring. You've shared it with me before.
Yep, I take it off when I play guitar because
Yeah.
I can't stand weight on my fingers when I'm playing.
Mhm.
But anyway,
And you're proud of that, right?
oh, of course.
It's an accomplishment.
But nowadays, it ain't like it was back in the day. It's a total different drag now.
Well, yeah, fraternal organizations have
Yeah.
suffered terribly,
Yep.
unfortunately. But you still hold tight to those ideals, and
Absolutely.
you have a lot to say, and that's why you're the barroom preacher, man.
Absolutely.
So, speaking of which, the last time I was in town, you were playing with Rico and Chico Banks, and it was the last time I saw Chico. And I know you passed a lot on to both Chico and Rico. You want to talk about your memories of Chico?
Man, Chico was one of the most happy-go-lucky guys you
Wasn't he?
ever saw
That
in your
smile,
life.
man.
I saw him get mad one time in life. We was in Europe, and I ain't gonna call the name because then I won't have to bear blame because I don't like to say bad things about no one.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a lady was singing with us, and man, Chico and Slim, man, these guys could play, man. He started complaining about the band. And Chico finally got mad, and he wouldn't play with her. I had to go up and play guitar with her. Well, no, man, I ain't playing with her. That's okay, Chico. I'll go play with her.
She must
But
have been
not
something
it-
else if she
Oh.
got on his bad side.
Oh, that was such a bad trip. I said to myself, I will never go on tour with another woman.
Mm. Speaking of which, I don't know how long it's been since you stopped touring, man. Is it got to be 20
stopped.
years?
No. I stopped in 2016.
Yeah.
I just didn't come up. I didn't do a lot in the United
Yeah,
States
yeah.
because I quit leading the band in 2004.
Yeah.
So I only went places where they had bands that I like, and I would always
pick
go.
'em up and-
Yeah.
yeah.
But I played places, man. There was a place in Los Angeles,
Mhm.
and I used to go to San Francisco and play with Chris Kane them.
Oh yeah, Chris is fabulous.
And
yeah.
I had a good band I played with when I went to Europe. They're from France.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a good band. They was like a jazz band. They could play,
Nice.
and they would roll out the red carpet.
Well, why wouldn't they?
And the sad part was when I told them I can't come no more.
Yeah. Oh,
That was the sad part.
yeah. Well, I just wanted to catch up with you. Is there anything else you want to tell my listeners while I have you here, and then we'll let you get back because I know it's Jimmy Johnson Day and you got a lot going on with family and friends. But
Well, what I would like to leave to you and your audience, you remember the song by Little Walter, This is the Crazy Mixed Up World? That was back in the 50s, wasn't it?
yeah,
Man, it
before
was
my
a good
time.
world back then. Suppose he was living today. This is a crazy, mixed up world. And what I like to tell you and your audience, and y'all too, do your part to make the world a better place. Because I am.
Personal responsibility.
That's it.
That's it. That's why you're such an admirable man as well as musician, and I appreciate this time, Jimmy. It means so much to me.
It's been my pleasure.
All right, man.
And I hope to rap to you again someday.
Yeah.
Be cool.
I'll be back.
All right.
All right.